Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Rudy Gobert.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now here's Morant. He played a great game against Charlotte. Drills the baseline jumper.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
And here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
That one misses for Gobert. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Edey. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Pass to Wells. Launches it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Conley against Morant. Outside Edwards. Conley finds Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 20 feet out. Outside for Randle. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Jackson. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Morant. And the shot goes down.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bane. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Back to Morant. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Randle outside. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. McDaniels from long range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Morant surveying the floor. Jackson with a screen on Conley. To the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
No good from 11 feet. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Conley passes to Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Conley. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Edwards against Bain. Edwards the pass to Conley. It's outside McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Now Morant. He has 6. Bain surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Randall. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Morant against Conley. Edwards for 3. That shot, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Conley. Deflected! And he gets it back. Morant with the bucket.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Outside Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Shooting 2.
First one falls, and from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Pass to Jackson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Randall against Jackson. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Jackson.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Back to Bain. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Bain against Edwards. Now here's Bain. Defense right on him. Here's Morant. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Yes! Great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got 6.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Bain. Yet to see a basket. The 3-ball. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. It's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Morant against Conley. Outside Morant. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Conley against Morant. And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jackson against Randall. Picked by Aldama. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Morant against Conley. Memphis with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Bain, the pass to Aldama. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Huff's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Alexander Walker. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Randall inside. Defended by Jackson. Randall, good. Randall's got 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Bain. There's the 3. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's Aldama. 11 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Sinks it from distance. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Aldama with it. Clark covers. To To the inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Clark outside. Randall deciding where to go with it. DiVincenzo with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Pippen. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Back to Jackson. Up top, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Aldama misses the three. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Bain. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The Timberwolves trail. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Left side Reid. 6 to shoot. Outside. DiVincenzo. 2 points. That one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Funky finish by DiVincenzo there, using the floater as a way to neutralize the shot blocker.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Reid. Miller against Kennard. And Miller the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Huff. Kennard against Edwards. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Aldama. Let's go with a 3. Pippen, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Edwards, no good. Memphis shooting 46%, a decent average so far. To the middle. Here's Huff. Reid defending. Pippen, pass to Aldama. DiVincenzo against Kennard. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Edwards, the pass to Reid. It's tipped. Here's Kennard. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that was good defense. But in the end, Jackson Jr. keeps his focus.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball, he embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Pippen. No points yet. Aldama outside. To the wing, right side. Here's the pick. Here's Pippen. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. DiVincenzo against Kennard. Pass to Reed. Left block shot on the way. Excellent D there from Aldama.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Huff. And the 3 off target. And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
It's time for game 10. Did you see your big screen? Then you know what to do. Show us your move. Look at those moves.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Minot comes in for Miller. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Conley. And there's the lob. The punch from Gobert.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Pippen, pass to Huff. Pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Conley. Pippen, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. It's blocked! And he recovers it. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ingles, he's checked in for Minot.
Substitution, number 7, Joe Ingles.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wells. Conley comes with a double team. Pippen sinks the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 19-footer. Jump shot is good. Alexander Walker's got his second basket. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pippen, pass to Huff. Jackson on the wing. Here's Huff. Pass to Bain. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. Bain, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Wells. Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Ingles. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
That free throw, no good.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Good on the second one. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Grizzlies, second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 2. All right, let's get an update on Naz Reid's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. With the final games of the season ahead, this is the worst case scenario injury for them. Here's hoping they can adjust. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Conley looking for an opening. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Count it after missing his first 6 shots, now 1 for 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Aldama outside. Pass to Huff. From deep, Bane.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Moran against Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Bane. Pass to Huff. Over Gobert. Called in by DiVincenzo.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Wells, that's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Bain. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Conley passes to Randall. Memphis with a rebound. Now here's Bain. He's scoreless. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy. Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Now here's Morant. He's got 15. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And you look at their rim protection overall, it's the quick rotation and help that separates them from some other teams. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Conley, a screen on Bain for three. And here's Morant, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Conley finds McDaniels.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 10, Luke Kennard.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Outside, DiVincenzo.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Picked by Gobert. 6 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound. Rudy, a monster inside.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Conley. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The layup off target. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Jackson against Randall. Gobert with a screen on Jackson to the inside. And the jam by Gobert.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And so it's Memphis with it. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Edey, defended by Gobert. Right side Morant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Morant's got 19 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You know, for the Grizzlies, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Now Conley, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Edwards can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Wells. From downtown, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens the locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Randall can't hit. Memphis leading. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Jackson against Randall. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley to the left wing. Jackson against Randall. Tipped. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Conley against Morant. It's Edwards on the wing. Give him 8. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
The 3 from Bain. They get it back.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Shot clock at 2. Another shot. And he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McDaniels with it. He has 6. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. With only 1 game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. You look at Memphis holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. And, of course, the Timberwolves. A couple spots down.
Right now for the Grizzlies, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Down low. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's got 9.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Morant. 23 points in the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 25 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Conley against Morant. Here's the three, and Conley is good for three.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Bane. Bane's got his 6th assist of the night. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Graham.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pass to Conley. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wells, covered by Alexander Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Five on the clock. Nifty move. Got a hand on it.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Randall. Right side, Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. They can't stop the run with that one. Grizzlies lead by 9. Here's Wells. He's got 7. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. The 4th spot held by Zach Edey.
Hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Well, I tell you what, he just creates so many second chance opportunities for his team when he's on the floor. I mean, last month was a huge one for him. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Randall a screen on Morant. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Bane. No made baskets yet. And here's Morant. He's guarded by Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And he's good on the second. And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Outside, Alexander Walker looking to end the run. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Edey. Now here's Aldama. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Oh, good D by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall with it. He's picked up by Bain. Conley against Jackson. Edwards looking for an opening. Over Morant. Edwards so good inside.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Aldama right side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Aldama's got his second basket of the night.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Outside Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Edey, defended by Gobert. Randall against Jackson. Out left to the wing. From deep, Morant. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Conley puts it in off the killer crossover. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Inside. Gobert no good. Memphis leading by 6. And here's Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Randall a screen on Morant. To the paint. And it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Morant against Conley. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Huff's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Bain. Kennard finds Jackson. DiVincenzo against Morant. 5 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Randall outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Aldama. And here's Morant outside. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Excellent D there from Aldama.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
We've got a knocking difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randall against Jackson. Lets the three fly. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Morant outside. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 38 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis leading by 8. On the court for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pippen, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Minot checked in for Garza.
Number 8, Josh Minot.
Memphis on D. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Pippen, pass to Aldama. Outside Bain. Back to Aldama. Pass to Pippen. Picked by Aldama. Clock at 6. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. They set the screen. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Here's Pippen. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Huff. 6 to shoot. Here's Bain. From deep. Clark grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Outside Edwards, back to DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter. Memphis leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pure from three-point range.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Pass to Minot. And here's Clark. Here's Minot. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The three from Bane. Bane with another miss.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time. He's giving his all here in the fourth, sinking 4 of 5 shots.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Huff, the pass to Bane. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Clark. It's Edwards on the wing. To tie it up. He nails it, and we're tied. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Only 1 turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Clark, the pass to Reed. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Wells. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness from Bane. Very willing to give the ball up.
Conley with the ball. Clark outside. 3-pointer. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bane. Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, right there with Bane, you see the advantage of size and toughness in the backcourt.
Left side Conley. DiVincenzo with it. Now here's Clark. Reed sets a screen. Edwards for 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Conley. Kicks it out to Bane. 4-3. Reed with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And here's Edwards.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Randall comes in for Clark. And the second free throw is good.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Timeout, Grizzlies. in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Edie. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Randall, pass to Edwards. Edwards finishes strong against the D.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Edie. Edie's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, PA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Randall. Now Edwards. The floater. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he's able to get it back.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And he lobs it up. And it's Edie missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And he gets it back. Edwards against Morant. Second chance effort. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Memphis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Jackson outside. Pass to Edie. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And cleared for takeoff. Mr. Bain rising.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards has got 35 in the game.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pass to Edie. Now here's Jackson. Here's Wells. McDaniels covering. Randall against Jackson. 4 on the clock. Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Randall. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Bain against Edwards. Bain, the pass to Wells. Pass to Morant. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 42 in the game.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Edwards for three. Gets the three ball to go. Edwards has got 38 points.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Conley. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Moore.
Basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. Randall outside. Let's go with a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Morant's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's Payne against Edwards. Pass to Randall. Gobert inside. Outside McDaniels. Gets the 3 to fall.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Morant with it. Morant taking no chances on the plunge.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
You know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Pass to Jackson. Puts it up from 15. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Wells. Count it, and the foul. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
One shot.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N one.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
On your seat, fans, here we go. Grizzlies. Let's go. Now the best players in the NBA. Let's get loud.
Finds Gobert. Moran against Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. That one no good. Great D that time from Bane. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Pass to Moran. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards against Bane. And Edwards slams it in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Here's Moran. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Randall. Memphis with a rebound. Moran's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Wells. McDaniels covering. Outside for Moran. Conley against Moran. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Moran. Clock at 6. And that one drops for him. Moran's got 49 in the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
With a step back. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Edwards has got 44.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
First team foul. At the line for two, Josh Moore.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Morant drops them both. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. He got it again! Sensational!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Grizzlies on D. Conley finds Gobert. McDaniels with it. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
2 shots.
One falls for Gobert. And he makes both free throws. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 1. Jackson outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Edwards. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And Memphis shooting 52% from the floor so far. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Morant against Conley. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Gobert's got 21 points in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 in OT so far. A good percentage. Edwards against Bain. Goes up at the elbow. Edwards can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Morant against Conley. Edie. Money!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Edwards. And it's good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Jackson, pass to Morant, up and over Conley, and it's Morant missing. Conley finds Edwards, unloads from 13, hits yet again, wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Timeout, Grizzlies! Against Conley. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And Morant drops them both. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
This third personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Mike Conley. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And here's Morant outside. Off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Here's Wells. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Rudy Gobert. A big night for you offensively. What was working for you out there?
I just keep working every day to try to improve, and it's also I feel like my teammates are really looking for me, and I just got to make the right play most of the time.
You've earned their trust. Thanks, Rudy.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game.